he's getting it now.
Hey everyone, welcome to Heavy Metal Customs. Today, as you can see, the 58 Chevrolet Biscayne is back. This time, it's all about getting the body work done and get some paint on this bad boy. For those of y'all that haven't seen this car, run back through the playlist and check out the videos. We've done a lot on this thing. Engine work, suspension work, all the electrical in it, cluster, shifter, oh lordy, I mean, we've been all over this car. I should know everything about a 58 Biscayne by now, that's a fact. But this is a really cool old car, and I really dig working on it. And apparently the owner likes to work because he brought it back. Now what I'm going to do today is start in on it, and first things first, on a car like this, we just need to take it apart. As you can see, this thing has chrome. It has a lot of trim on it. And I got to get all the trim off, get the bumpers off, everything off. Then pull the glass, front and rear glass out. Alright, so the car itself is in a great condition. The floor pans underneath the car, inside the trunk, all of that's been done. It's great. The doors should be in great shape. Supposedly they've been redone and the bottoms have been repaired. I think he said they put lower quarters in it. A couple places of concern are right there. Y'all can see how deep that is. I'm afraid that's a rust through and it's been bondoed over, but we'll dig into that once we figure out how the door handle comes off. And let's go to the other side of the roof here. Yeah, all this is looking good. But that's got you a quick overlook of it, so enough yapping. I'm going to get busy and get to stripping this thing. Alright guys, I have run into a problem. I've cut out, I don't know how many windshields, especially these old styles, you know, with the rubber seal around them. Never had no problem. Look at that. Yeah, it's a crack right there. But you can look at it, the windshield had chips and stuff on top. Let me show you what I'm doing and how I do it. I reckon this window probably original windshield by looking at that. Yeah, it's probably original windshield. And like I say, I pulled out 1 million. I haven't broke one in my life. What I do is simply take my knife. This is the way I do every one of them. And I just cut the outer seal off. I'm really not hitting the glass. I'm pushing up into the rubber. And I just keep running over that like that. I'll run over and sharpen it a little bit. And then these pieces will just, well, when I get it cut all the way, they'll break right out. But you see that? Now that happened before my knife blade even got over to that part. I was still up there. So I reckon the stress and old age just done it. And I hate it. But unfortunately, this is the way it happens sometimes. I don't know about you other guys that run shops, but I tell people, when they first come in, one of the things is, I will pull and install your windshield, but I do not guarantee that it's not going to get a crack or something in it. And I reckon it's a good thing I say that because this is the first one. We say, took them out of that truck over there. You know, that's a 70. I've taken them out of, I took them out of that 68 Mustang, didn't crack one of them. And this is a 58, you know, there's more years on it. Well, unfortunately, I'll tell the customer. He won't be happy about it, but I mean, this is the kind of stuff that happens, guys. Just keep that in your mind, whether you're the one working on it or whether you're having somebody work on your car. Glass is very unpredictable when it's this old, and unfortunately, sometimes it happens. Well, let me get back to it. I have to get this trim off of here, and that's what I figured out. If you cut the rubber, the trim comes out a lot easier and quicker, which is cool. This one's just the just got the channel in it, and the channel runs down in the rubber. So cut the rubber, pop the trim off a little bit here, get it up, get it up, get it up, and then it just slides right out. And yep, we got some rust up in there. There's a little rust in there, but we got a hole there. Yep, window's got to come out. Yep, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I am getting a lot done. I've got the tail light assemblies out, them lights out, and all of that wiring undone. Got me some nice little foam things to hold some of them plastic lenses. And also I got the front all stripped down. Yep, it's naked now. But that piece of windshield chrome, I haven't even tried the bottom yet. That one top piece over on the right does not want to come off. And walk away, take a break, and come back, and all you got is more cracks. That windshield must be under stress, and like I say, age got a lot to do with it. I noticed that a lot of putty stuff has been falling out. I just wonder if there was too much putty stuff in there holding pressure. And as soon as I, you know, put a little pressure on it myself, a little wiggle jiggle, then it give it up. I don't know. Like I say, it's the first one I've ever had do this to me. But I'll just keep on keeping on. I got to get the trim off, and you got to get that front windshield out. Because we got to start on the roof first as far as working it. That's what the customer wanted. So that's what we're going to do. Well, just keep on keeping on. All right, finally got that trim and that front window out of there. And it's not looking good at all. We got rust. Now across here, where you think the water will settle, really not looking bad. It's up here at the top. Holes there. I bet there's holes there. Go to the other side, it's worse. You know, I'm going to have my job cut out for me doing the repair on this. Yeah. It's rust, rust, rust. A lot of rust right in there. Come down through here. Yeah, man. Hey, it is what it is. Done hollered at the customer. He's got a windshield on order. He's already got all the rubbers and everything. Now the back one, easy breezy. Came right out like $1 million. I mean, I don't even think I got a good amount of dirt on it. But that window has been changed, you could tell. Just tell by the glass, and you could tell by the rubber how flexible it was. And how somebody got really a whole lot of sealer. I mean, it's all over the place. That's what I'm doing right now, trying to get that off of there. Got this cool little tool right here. That thing does a good job. But as I'm doing it, what am I seeing here? Bunch of Bondo? Maybe so. But that's what I'm going to do right now. Let me run this little thing over there and get that all cleaned up. Then we can see what kind of shape it really is in. Yeah, guys, just as I thought. That ain't looking too bad. But you get up into here. Once I got some of that rubber peeled off of there, nothing but Bondo. So yeah, once we get in there with the drum sander or what have you, get it all sanded down, we'll be able to tell just how bad it is. But I mean, look at here, I see the rust right there. Yeah, it's bad rust in there behind all of that. Yeah, somebody filled this full of Bondo, and they put that black window sealer on top of it. Yeah, I'm seeing some holes here and through here as well. But, I mean, you got to think, for a 1958, that ain't bad. Usually you take a car this old apart, I don't care, be it a Chevrolet, Dodge, Ford, whatever. And if it's got the original glass and rubber in it, you know, like the front did, it's going to be bad. So far, not, I'll say, no worse than what I expected. Actually, I expected worse. Yeah, this is going to be a pain to fix now. That's a lot of work. Some hard work to hand make all that. But, I mean, I will get it done. But all in all, not too terrible at all. Well, all right. Well, 58 is coming along. Let me, can't lose them. Shut this down, keep some dust off the engine. You know, I have to clean everything. But that's okay. Michael got this roof sanded, and like, we really thought, so did the owner of the car, that the roof was going to be bad. What'd you say, Mike? You found like one little dent? Yeah, one little dent, a little bit of Bondo. Now we still got to get down in here. I can see here there's going to be rust. Once it gets all that sanded down on both sides, you can plainly see it right here. We're going to have rust right there. But the main structure of the roof is good. The issue is around this back window. Y'all have already seen around the front window how rusted it is. I think his back one may be worse. He's coming in here, and I asked him to get all of this sanded out. See how much Bondo is here? I mean, this lip, it looks like it's just non-existent. It's just rust and crap loads of Bondo. I mean, this piece of metal here even popped out. So yeah, this is, you got your work cut out for you sanding this one, Mike. But he's going to keep on sanding this, and we'll see what we end up with. But just want to give y'all a quick look and keep you up with the progress. Yeah, this side here, I don't see all the rust down through here like I did the other side. Front, just had a filler panel put in empty for. So maybe that'll be okay. We'll get all that Bondo ground out, re-Bondo that. But I thought that was going to be a lot worse than what it was. You still got to run this little lip through here. As you can see, it's all metal. Not full of Bondo like the rear, but yeah, that's where we're at. Well, he's been sanding on this thing today. Well, I don't know if you call it sanding. Trying to get all this Bondo out. Look at that hole. Yeah, now look at that. Yeah, somebody really boogered up the back of this. He was over there on that other side. Let me show you this. And I reckon they done this back in the day. I'm sure they did. You see a giant hole right there and all of that. But you can see it right up in there. There's more right up in there. Steel wool. Yeah, it's crammed full of steel wool and then Bondoed. I don't know how good of an idea that is. If you're like me, the steel wool would be a moisture attractor. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But I know that we're not going to be doing it like that. We'll be treating that, once it gets ours cut out, ground down, we'll be treating that with a rust inhibitor. And then we will just make new pieces of metal to go in and get them welded. That's the way I roll. But yeah, Michael's been doing a lot of sanding. You know, the roof, no big deal. Edges around the window, yeah, they're getting to be a big deal. Well, after much sanding and such on this back, y'all can really see how bad that is. Like I say, I'm just going to have to take the death wheel and cut the majority of that out and remake it. Yeah, it's going to be a pain, but we can do it and we can get it right where it won't do this again. Yeah, that is bad to see. There again, glad the top of the roof looks good, but that right there is bad to see, same way with the front. But we will have to get it. And that is going to be definitely a project for another day, because we have run out of time this week on this one. And yeah, but we put the time in, and we got to see where we're standing, and now we know what our game plan is. Well, I'm in hopes that once we get the rest of this car sanded all the way down, we don't run into problems like that. I'm really not thinking we're going to. We know we got a spot in the middle of the hood that's going to have to be body worked. That I expect, but I'm hoping the trunk, like I say, its quarters and the doors are supposed to have been repaired already. So hopefully that's just a good sanding down, maybe fix some little spots here and there and get some sealer on it. And that's our hope, because we definitely got our work cut out for us around the front and the rear window. But like I say, that's going to wrap it up for this week. I know it was a short video, guys. There's a lot of stuff that was just mundane sanding and grinding that I just didn't record. But we did get a lot done, and now we know where we're headed with this project. Well, guys, if you would, keep your eyes out for the next one. We'll be getting into them windows and such and doing all that fabricating. But in the meantime, if you would, throw us down some comments. Hit us up on Patreon and/or that super thanks. And please like, share, and subscribe. Again, appreciate it much. Till the next one, we hope that everyone has a fantastic day.